Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas, and pay heed all who enter, and beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Buffaloes will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Jayhawks offense takes the field for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. Got it in the middle with Skinner. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. The sweet feet buy a little time. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Running back goes in motion. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Skinner. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball over the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill, but show that defense. You will attack everywhere.
The Jayhawks will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Neal. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Power football with the run. And the Jayhawks will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Fires to the end zone, and he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with him. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to him. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense has the ball for the first time. And it won't be easy to throw the ball down the field today, David, because both of these teams have lockdown corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking cornerbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Yeah, if I'm a quarterback in this game, I am taking a calculated risk if I'm thrown towards one of these two dudes because you're just asking to get picked off.
They'll try the run. At the 45, on his way. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry-up. He's got it on the right. Across the 25, he's got room. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Got his man quickly. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Wide receiver shows motion. Just feeds the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback on the keeper. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Getting some heat. Floats it out in space. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Kansas offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, to get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, it's Horn. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Now this offense is back on the field. Gives it to the back on the draw. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. Trying play action. He lobs one high down the left side. He caught it. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. So a little too much contact through the PI flag. They'll decline that one, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. 1st down for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Working that left side. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Neal. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Now on 2nd down. He's got his man. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
3rd down coming up.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Nice play design on that one. They make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
Give to the running back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now they'll run the draw. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains and at the 22. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Right down the boulevard, it's good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Handoff from the gun. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. The Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. They'll leave it with the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Horn. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. Leaves it with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the 1st down. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Back to throw, it's Sanders. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Pocket starts to collapse. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
We're only in the 1st half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Off the play fake. Got his man down the middle. They made the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the 1st down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line. They'll run it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. Third down in inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Third and short now from their own 48. Looking to throw, it's Sanders. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down.
On to punt it away.
Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to go up top on first down. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's going to pass. Coming after him. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Wide out in motion. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's got it again. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Coming to the line looking for that first down on third and short from the 29. To the air, it's Sanders. Quickly complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
First down for the offense.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
For the extra point.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. They knock him down right there. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Unleashes one. It's complete. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
And the Jayhawks are marching down the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Rock Chalk! It's a much-needed line for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down, you got to make plays, you got to get your team back in it. Great start, keep chipping away.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Buffaloes want to move quickly. Hand off from the shotgun. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Tempo and overdrive.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Fast motion from the offense. To throw, it's Sanders. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Give to the single back. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. He'll bring it back. It's Wilson. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. They try to pop a run on the draw. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Ready to fire from the pistol. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Fires one high and deep. Grabs it inside the 15. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game.
After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. The give to the back. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Calls his own number. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, going up top. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard. And he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Splits the uprights. Good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Buffaloes in the hurry-up. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking for a man, it's Sanders. Quickly to the tight end. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd and short, what they like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now, it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many...
He's loose. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line.
time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawks.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They'll run it from the gun. Knocked off his feet.
And with that run, he goes over 100 yards. We knew coming into this game tonight, they wanted to force feed him the football. They knew to win the game, they were going to have to establish the running game and be the more physical team in the trenches. You turn around and give this guy the ball, good things generally happen, and we've seen that over the course of this game.
The Buffaloes moving quickly to the line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The short hands, it's Hunter. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming.
Great job by the defense here rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly to get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
Brings up second down.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Caught in the backfield, it's Hunter. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Picks up 6. And that's a first down for the offense.
And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Colorado.
Touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
28. Kansas 23.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Kansas offense returns to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And as I saw that screen start to develop, I thought, big play coming. I just didn't realize it would be for the defense.
Yeah, they got in there quick, and the quarterback's supposed to see that, right? He's supposed to let him come upfield, buy a little bit of time, but then he's got to get rid of it, get it to his playmaker. The offense did not do their end of the bargain. Quarterback got sacked.
Off play action. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. And the Jayhawks will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Number 12.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Here's the handoff. He's there to make the stop.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Gets it out fast. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Second down coming up.
He's looking to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Jayhawks are on the move. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Now on first down from the 40.
First down, Kansas.
Leaves it with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Tackle is made at the 36. Brings up second down.
Now the play fake. Using the quick game. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Neal. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Second down coming up.
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Direct snap. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Good right down the boulevard. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
He makes the connection. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They want to just keep throwing it. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. He wants to start this drive with a pass. What a job to lay out and make the catch. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. He'll take another shot here. Snatches it on the right. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Hey, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it in with a huge play, an 80-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Good timing on the quick out. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. It's on target and complete. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Back to throw, it's Sanders. Catch and stride inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
They go for vertical, and I love that play call. This is one of the best receivers in the country. This play's tailor-made for him. He does a great job with the route. He understands coverages, and he's got a great catch radius. What a good play call for this particular player.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He's looking to pass. He makes a grab. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Never a doubt.
That makes the score Colorado 38, Kansas 33.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Looking for a man, it's Sanders. He's going for the big play. Brings it in down the left side. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Buffs! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off by going up top. 81 yards on the touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Kansas offense returns to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Second down coming up. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Catch in the middle, it's Skinner. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. He wants to throw. A strike downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we can put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run. Another good run. Another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
And the Jayhawks trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Quick strike complete. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Kansas! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. First down here for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. The give out of the gun. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants to go deep. And he got a hand in there and knocks it away incomplete. This offense has a second down play. And the blitz gets to him just like that.
when you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Feeling some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. On the return, it's Wilson. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll run the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion and pushes the lead to 3. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Horn. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. On 2nd down, he'll fire. It's caught downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Give to the back. Breaks the tackle. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
And the Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. From the gun, the running back has it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing.
Snags it down the right side. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Colorado.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
The extra point.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
We'll see if they can dial up one that works this time on second down from the 14. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Slings it. Got his man to the left. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Almost had the completion, just missed it. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Shoots it to the left. Little too much juice on that one from the junior. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Arnold. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Jayhawks line up to punt it away. Oh my, he just shanked that one. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Handoff to the lone back. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Horn. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry up. They go to the draw. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. From the gun, give on the inside. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. Zings it complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over a hundo on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes his connection. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
At the 11-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. He'll put the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And the try is no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Both of these teams working over this scoreboard so far, Jesse.
And I think for the offense on the field now, they can't worry about the other offense. Obviously, they've both been having success. You just got to focus on yourself, keep executing, because you've been lighting up the scoreboard.
And defensively, heck, you might as well be aggressive. All you got to do is get one turnover, get the ball back to your offense, because your offense has been great all day long.
And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Caught in the backfield, it's Arnold. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Jayhawks decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. Still running at the 40. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this defense.
They move the tight end all over. They're getting this guy lathered up. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. They'll run play action. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Scanning the field, it's Sanders. Finds his tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first. Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation of what play to dial up.
And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. The give to the lone running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Buffaloes have moved it inside the 20. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
1st and goal, Colorado.
Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, looking for a man. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. 2nd and goal for the offense.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Go straight ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Well, that's now the 2nd missed field goal for this kicker, and I'll tell you this, you can't blame the weather for all this. This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. These two offenses have been locked in and going back and forth, David.
Been absolutely cooking. I mean, both offenses doing what they want. Now try to continue this, Jesse, down the stretch, stay on fire.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now because of the way the other one's playing, so you can't falter. You can't have your service broken. You got to stay aggressive.
On the run, it's Neal. Still on his feet at the 45. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1st down to start the drive after the break. Motion from the offense. They'll run the option. Keeps the legs moving. stop there from this senior leader. They ran it on first down, now on second. On the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A 3rd and long coming up here. To the air, it's Daniels. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And that's massive. All the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got a man, it's Hunter. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They go to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Off play action on first down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Kansas, 51.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Unleashes it on the run. Finds a man on the left. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. He'll pull it on the read. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Now on the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
A two-tier job for this offense. First, get the touchdown, then the two to try to pull even. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawks!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Now they'll try to tie it up with the two late. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. To the air, it's Daniels. He makes the grab for the two, and he ties the game here in the fourth. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Horn. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line. He finds his man. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. This dude is putting in work out of the slot, and he is just wearing out this defense.
Man, you see it, Reese, in football. These slot guys are so quick, so athletic. You back them up off the football so you can't get hands on them, and you just find ways to continue to get him the football. He's making plays, so I'm going to continue to throw it his way.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now on 3rd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. The Buffaloes send out the punt unit. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Kansas offense returns to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you...
Afterburners coming. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground, and you see the speed by the ball carrier there, Reese, picking up a huge chunk of yards.
Now, I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
With the catch, it's Neal. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Power football with the run. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Jayhawks are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Second and short now after that completion. They'll run it from the gun. And the Jayhawks get enough to move the chains. Just on the edge of the red zone. First and 10 from the 21. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the catch. It's Neal. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Jayhawks are in the red zone. Wide out in motion. The play action fake. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And now they take the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
The defense.
Give to the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in a hurry up. He leaves it with his back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Grab near the sticks. It's Horn. Tackled after picking up the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Let's see what they've got on second down.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get in the rhythm because this pass rush is in your face all day.
The Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Takes the handoff. It's Neal. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires on the move. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Line getting set on 2nd down. To the air, it's Daniels. Had to get rid of it quickly. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. But a little time, lets it go. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. They're going to throw it again. Got his man quickly.
And I love working the slot receivers, and you see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Release to the back. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They march 72 yards, and they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Getting some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. Looking to throw, it's Sanders. Fires to the big fella.
Listen, the defense gave up a couple of yards, but they're happy to give that up because they know the clock is still ticking. They're trying to bleed this thing. If you want to throw it over the middle of the field inbounds, they'll give that to you all day.
Snags it on the right. And he breaks into the open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buffs! Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now, and I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he's got it at the 15-yard line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas!
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One way, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff team out there getting set. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Sanders. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Throws to the back. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. He'll just keep slinging it. Unloads it left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. That incompletion leads to second down and 10. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He looks that one in nicely. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And the Buffaloes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On second down, he'll let it fly. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Back to pass, it's Sanders. Fires deep toward the end zone. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
Got all 3 timeouts left in your back pocket. You're down a possession here late in the 4th quarter. You do not have to kick an onside kick. If you trust your defense and you use your timeouts wisely, you can have a lot of time left on offense to go and win this game.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a 1st down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. A fair catch called for and made. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Horn. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Rolls it in. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Sanders. Throwing right. Fires the pass. Intercepted.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.